Alright, so we're back on our video, back in our live stream, and today, as you see by the title, guys, you haven't heard the news today. The Arsenal PSV game has been postponed for Thursday night in our second match in the Europa League, and not only was the Everton game postponed because of the Queen's death, of course, but this one as well has also been postponed, and it's looking like maybe Brentford could be on. Let's wait and see what's going to happen on that one. But of course, give my thoughts as well on what I think about this. Because I don't really agree with it. And of course, it's my opinion, guys. So leave your opinions in the comments down below what you think about it. I'm going to read through the comments as well. Before we do so, I'm going to share the screen, of course, and have a read of what's been basically put out today and some of the reasons why Arsenal and PSV has been cancelled. So smash the like buttons up, guys. And as I said, make sure you get in this down below. But we're going to read it off the Daily Mirror here. Arsenal vs PSV postponed, and league games in doubt ahead of the Queen's funeral. Of course, the Queen's funeral is going to be on either Saturday, Sunday, or Monday. I presume it will be Monday because I think we get a bank holiday. Anyway, Arsenal Europa League clash against PSV due to take place at London Emirates Stadium on Thursday has been postponed. UEFA confirmed the fixture will be pushed back because of severe limitations on police resources in capital ahead of the funeral of Queen Elizabeth II. The postponement raises the possibility that further top-level matches to be played over the weekend will also be called off for the same reason. Chelsea just played Liverpool at Stamford Bridge on Sunday. Arsenal was in Brentford. Man United clash with Leeds will also be warned as a significant police presence. There we go. It remains to be seen whether the fixtures will go ahead after Arsenal's second Europa League fixture or the season was postponed, with talks between the government, the Metropolitan Police, the FA, and the Premier League ongoing. A UEFA statement read: the Europa League tie between Arsenal and PSV has been postponed with a new date to be communicated in due course. This is due to severe limitations on police resources and organisational issues related to ongoing events surrounding the national mourning for Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II. Arsenal added the postponement follows alliances. Liaison, how do you say that word? Between UEFA, the Metropolitan Police, and ourselves after the passing of Her Majesty Elizabeth II. Thousands of I'll read the comments in a minute, guys. Five people. Everyone's from Southbound. Thousands of police officers from forces across the country are set to be drafted in support of the Metropolitan Police ahead of the Queen's funeral on Monday, 19th of September. Oh, it's going to be Monday then. There we go. 100,000 people are set to descend on London to play their tributes, etc. That's pretty much it. Let's read this bit here. As things stand, Chelsea's Champions League fixture against Red Bull Salzburg will go ahead. So this is what I don't understand, right? They're on about postponing the Arsenal PSV game because of low police, and not enough police officers to manage the fans and all that stuff. But yet Chelsea, who are in London as well, at the same time playing Salzburg, their game can go ahead as well, but ours to get cancelled. That baffles my mind. Like, obviously, I want to get into the reasons, why I disagree with this. Because at the end of the day, I think it's a disgrace. Get your comments in right down below, and we'll read them some of them now. Give your opinions down below. Right, let's start off from the top. Big up, facts only, mate. Hope you're doing well. I think that it's a disgrace that they've done this. I agree. Rest in peace to the Queen, man. It's been very, very sad for most people, or for everyone. Let's be real. And it's affected only football, because I'll get onto the other reasons why. Anyway, big up football shirts and more. Big up yourself, man. Yeah, let's get these likes up, guys. Everyone keep smashing them likes up. 6 people watching. Big up RD12, mate. What the fuck is going on, mate? Our game in Europa League gets cancelled by the London derby, Brentford versus Arsenal. Yeah, exactly. That is as today stands. This game is still going ahead. Brentford and Arsenal. Arsenal put out. I'll share it in a minute. Arsenal put out a new kickoff time for it as well. They done it at 12 o'clock on a Sunday. So exactly, a day before the Queen's funeral. But this game can't take place. Why? Because it's European as well. It's Europa League. It's not even Premier League. It's not in England. Well, it is, of course, the game's taking place in England, but we're playing against a Dutch team. We're playing in the European competition against teams around the world. I don't get it. Big up Ryan. How you doing, my friend? Ryan T. I know who you are. We'd have to go there, bro. But you know, big up Tracy Fern. As the police are preparing for the funeral. Yeah, obviously no, that's true, right? But why is the Chelsea game on as well? Why is the Chelsea game taking place? Are they playing Tuesday or Wednesday? If the police are preparing for the funeral, how come Chelsea's game can go on but ours can't? That's what I just don't understand. That's a big reason for me, which I can't get. Man United games on Sunday have been called off for the same for some random reason as well. But with Arsenal and Brentford, that's the one, and that takes place in London, isn't it? So and it's the day before the Queen's funeral, so I generally don't know what's going on at this point. Big up my guy, Wire Football. At least Brentford game is the one. Yeah, I mean, at least we've got a game to look forward to, eh? And it is going to be a tough one against Brentford to win. Hopefully, I'll do my preview for that like on Thursday. No, sorry, I'll do my preview for that on Friday, and hopefully it's not going to get called off. But listen, let's just get into the reasons, yeah, of the biggest issue I've got is like, why is the Queen's death only affecting, you know, football in general? Because I look at other sports and you look at rugby, right? All their games are fine. That hasn't been affected. All the games are going ahead. You look at cricket, tennis, and all that, golf. They're all going ahead. The only sport that other than football is boxing. So I don't understand why it affects football. And by the way, people will say, "Oh, it was a Premier League's decision to cancel the Everton game. It was Premier League's decision." Yeah, it was, but it had nothing to do with the government. I mean, the government actually apparently said it was fine to play football, but it's down to the 20 Premier League clubs altogether who decides to postpone these games because they want extra rest or whatever. You know, this is going to be tough now because, of course, you can't forget as well, guys. After this, we've got a 2-week international break where England play. And apart from that, we've also got the World Cup coming up. And we've tried our best to fit in so many games before the World Cup. Hence why they're ending the Europa League group stage earlier as usual, because they need to fit in all the games. So why are they postponing these games where they could be played, right? And people say it's disrespectful to the Queen. So then, if that's the case, then cancel every single other sport then, if it's disrespectful to the Queen. Because how comes this only affects football, right? And listen, I just think, at the end of the day, people, you can't forget as well how people from different countries fly over to England to watch football. Yeah, football is mental health, right? It calms people down. Let's be real, yeah? Without football, nothing. It would literally be nothing. Because at the end of the day, how many people dedicate their lives to football? It's crazy. How many people fly over from these countries like, you know, France and Australia, you know, they come over and it could be their first ever game, right? They come over to the Emirates, right, to watch Arsenal Everton, cancelled, called off. Now listen, I'm not disrespecting the Queen. People think I'm disrespecting the Queen. I'm not disrespecting the Queen, right? Not everyone's royalist, number one, yeah. And even if you are, I still have mad respect for the Queen and all that stuff, you know. And yeah, obviously, it's going to be bank holiday on Monday or whatever. Everything will be shut, and I think it would be a right decision to cancel the game. You know, if it's due to the funeral, that's fine. The problem I've got is why we cancel Europa League games when Chelsea's game is still on, as it stands. Now that could change, but I don't know. Let me check when Chelsea play. I don't know. Let me have a look where Chelsea play. Have a look where Chelsea play matches. Hold on. 14th, which is in Chelsea play on Wednesday. All right, and as it stands, they're at home, and that's going to be played. So listen, comment your thoughts down below, guys, because at the end of the day, they're saying the lack of police, right? Well, how comes that you see all these festivals going on, like in England now, right? All these festivals are on. You know, the Great Run's on still, right? But police are fine to deal with that. I don't understand it. I generally do not understand it. Now, I get they're preparing for the funeral, right? Which is fine. But if that's the case, then cancel everything else. You know, I just find it a joke. Anyway, Yeah, like another thing, like Arsenal obviously changed the kickoff time for Brentford to 12 to 12 now. Why? How's that going to make a difference? In what way is that going to make a difference? Was meant to play at was it half? Was it 2? We was meant to play at 2 o'clock, I think. I was going to play the Brent. Well, it's either 2 or half 4. Or what, it was. I know it's a Sunday, right? So it was half 4 2. Why are they changing it to 12 o'clock? I don't understand it. How's that going to make a difference? I really don't get it, guys. Like, generally baffles me on this whole situation. Like, obviously, big up the Queen as well, yeah? Big man, I've got mad respect for the Queen and all that. And yeah, obviously, it's tragic in what's happened, but it was going to happen. And when it eventually did happen, we've got to move on and accept it now. But I don't understand how it affects football, because people will say playing football is just disrespectful to the Queen, but the government allowed it. The government have literally said that they're not going to postpone football. It was down to the Premier League, because you look at, as I said, like you look at how the Premier League put out a statement, right? They said between the clubs, like between them 20 clubs, they have all decided to postpone the game for the upcoming for yesterday and like Saturday and all that stuff, and meant to be Monday today as well. They've all decided to postpone these games because they want extra rest. That's in my personal opinion. I think they want extra rest. And at the end of the day, because I find it funny, if this was, say, if that European Super League was on, right, at the same time, and all them big clubs from around the world taking part, I guarantee they'll have none of this. Postpone it. I guarantee, because it makes so much money, don't it? So I guarantee they will want it, that they will want to keep it on. But I don't know, guys. Like, obviously, leave your thoughts down below, innit? Because RD12 says because it's Chelsea, they can play on a Wednesday. I don't understand it though. I don't understand how Chelsea can play their game against Salzburg at home at Stamford Bridge in London, but Arsenal can't against PSV at the Emirates in London. I just don't understand it. I generally don't understand it. Could you imagine how many people have booked flights? PSV fans have booked flights, right, to come over to support their team, to then make, obviously they booked their flight days in advance to come over to England and to watch their team play, and it got cancelled. And how they're going to struggle to get their money back now for that flight. Even going on the train, right? I live hours away from the stadium. Yeah, I live 2 hours away from London, right? From North London. So I have to go to the train. I have to obviously get the tube, right? Getting the train from where I'm living is about 30 quid. Yeah, and people, that's not much. Well, you add up that with your match day ticket, with food you go and buy in the stadium, right? With other stuff you do along the way, it gets mad, right? And then to know it's been cancelled, but people as well book train tickets in advance, so they're going to struggle to get that back. Because what they do, yeah, is to say you ain't getting. This is what happened to me before, right? I couldn't go because I think I had COVID or whatever to one of the games last season, right? It was like start of the season. I think it was the Villa game when we won 3-1 at home last season. Yeah, I had COVID, so I couldn't go to that, and I bought tickets a week before, because you just what you got to do. Yeah, if you don't buy tickets early, right, they get all sold out. So I don't blame these fans for buying tickets early, right? And I bought tickets before, right, and I had COVID, so I of course couldn't go, and I had a train ticket in advance. No, I didn't get my money back. They said they're gonna give me extra credit. What does that even mean? I'll tell you what it means. Next time you go to that same company, right? You go on that same train, you get a free ticket for that train, or you get your ticket that you paid for that train journey. And for me, I just want my money back. None of this dilly-dally, right, on all this. Because at the end of the day, people do pay a lot of money to come to this country to watch Arsenal as well, from all around the world. You know, when I went to the Leeds game, I met 5 people, right? 5 people who came from, what was the country now? It's a country in Asia. It's like, is it Philippines? 5 people came from the Philippines, right, to watch Arsenal play against Leeds. Could you imagine how much that cost them? The flight, the hotels, as I said here. PSV fans have even booked hotels. Yeah, they've booked hotels to watch their team play, and now it's got cancelled. Right? Okay, it may be good for them because, okay, you're going to visit England. Oh, nice. It's a new country for you to visit. But they came for one reason only, and that's to watch PSV play Arsenal. And they've also bought the matchday ticket as well. You know, so you think about it. When we rescheduled this game, if PSV fans have booked a hotel for 3 days, for example, the same for the whole weekend or whatever. I know the game's on Thursday, but you get what I mean. And they've rescheduled the game for like 2 weeks time or whenever it is, or next week or whatever. They're gonna have to rebook another hotel, and they've got to do another flight again. It's generally a disgrace for me. It is generally a disgrace. Like, honestly, guys, this is why, like, this football club and the whole 20 Premier League clubs have to take some responsibility as well, because it's not just the government, right? And it's not just the Premier League. The Premier League. Right, hold on. Let me read this comment quickly. I've heard that there were Japanese Everton fans that came all the way over to watch Everton. Oh, it's just a disgrace. It is generally generally a disgrace, man. It is. I feel so bad. I actually feel so bad for them. It's. I don't know. Right, and another point I saw today, right, was a pretty decent point, right? But it does affect the people who have came over to a different country. Is why don't we play the games if there's no police available, right? Play it behind closed doors. That's another point I saw today. Now I look at it and I think I don't know about that, because you know, you think about the other fans who across the world who came over to watch their team. It does affect them a lot. But if they got no police, yeah, you know, then play the game behind closed doors. That's a decent point. But I mean, and another thing as well is the fact that the time for these games is very short. We're struggling to fit in these games because of the World Cup, right? That's why they've done the Europa League earlier, then Europa League group stage earlier than going to end it earlier than before, because they need to fit in all these games, and we really have no time to play it. Literally have no time to play this PSV game. We have no time to play it. Listen, this Everton game will be next year now. It'll be in January. So, and I think the Brentford game might get cancelled because of the funeral, in it. And I remember correctly, right? Go back to Princess Di. I probably wasn't born. Yeah, I don't think I was born. But when Princess Diana died, the football was all cancelled because of her funeral. I'm pretty sure. I could be wrong. Wait, what has Brentford been actually? Also, Brentford have not been called off, have they actually? I don't know. I'm looking on Twitter. Apparently, Arsenal Brentford have been called off. But if that's the case, then that means there's no football until October the 1st. Well, of course, no club football. I think England will be on. Who's going to watch England, though? They're literally out of the Nations League anyway, I'm pretty sure. I mean, they're going to lose to Italy. They're going to lose to Germany. So what's the point? But there's going to be no football till October the 1st. That is a wow. That's a wow. I find it disgraceful. Get your comments in, because if anyone just want to come on as well, the link is literally where's the link there? If anyone wants to voice their opinion, then it's literally right there, guys. You come on the channel and have your say. But yeah, Arsenal, like, because I saw today that Arsenal have changed it. Look, I can literally share my screen right now. Yeah, I'll literally share it right now. Look at this, right? Share screen. Twitter. Look at this. 1 hour ago, this was right. Our Premier League campaign will resume on a Sunday with a trip to Brentford. Kickoff is now set to take place at 12 p.m. UK time. Honestly, like, I don't understand it. And then we click on the full statement, right? And it says the early kickoff has been agreed following discussion between the Premier League, the Metropolitan Police, Brentford, and ourselves after the Queen's passing. All tickets purchased will remain valid. If you have any questions, blah, 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 blah. So, I think the Brentford game's still going along, which, okay, is good. We actually have a game to look forward to. But at the same time, the Queen's funeral's there, so I don't understand. I don't understand it. Big up Ryan. What's up, bro?
Oh, nice.
How's it going, mate? You alright?
Yes.
What's your thoughts on the whole cancelling of the games then?
Oh, brutal.
It is, isn't it? Yeah. What team do you support?
Well, anything that wins, really, apart from Leeds.
Wow, what's wrong with Leeds?
Oh, actually, that was I had to wait till the 2nd of October for my game to play. And I got Tottenham as well, which is going to be awful. Going to batter us 5-0.
Oh no, man. Arsenal Brentford will be on. That's literally what I said in one of the comments. We postponed the PSV game, but the Brentford game we will allow it. Oh man, I don't know what to say about it all, man. Obviously, it's sad about the Queen, right? But at the end of the day, it doesn't affect rugby, does it? It doesn't affect all the other sports in the world. So, yeah, man, I don't know what to say about it. But yeah, guys, keep leaving your comments, and everyone else does want to come on. Obviously, feel free. The link is there. And yeah, lads. At least Klopp will give it a rest. Yeah. Oh yeah, you're right, man. The amount of time the guy gives excuses about the dry pitch and all that stuff is crazy. But nah, man. Anyway, Ryan, bro, I've never seen you on my channel before. Like, are you subscribed?
Yes.
My guy, yeah. Big up. What do you think about Arsenal? Do you think we're a good team, yeah?
Yes.
Fair play, lad. Fair play. Where are you from?
I'm from Britain.
Yeah, like what part of Britain are you from? Essex, London,
Well, I'm on the map with this team, as I say.
Epping, yeah.
Yes.
Fair enough. All right, lads. Any more comments, or we have to wrap this up? Have you got a YouTube channel, Ryan, that people can subscribe to?
Probably like 100. Literally just over 100 of
You got 100
YouTube channels.
subscribers. Nice, bro. Let me search it up. You got 100 subscribers. That's actually decent, mate. You should
Well,
post football.
of course, like the subscriptions got about 592.
You got 592 subscriptions, and I'm one of them. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
I appreciate that, my guy. Yeah, I really do. But yeah, I think we're gonna wrap it up now, guys. Yeah, big up everyone who watched. Of course, comment if you watch this playback, comment your thoughts down below. And yeah, see you guys for another video. Big up Ryan, mate. Appreciate you coming on. Big up yourself, lad.
Yes.
Thanks, mate. Yeah, big up Ryan. Everyone go subscribe to Ryan, mate. This is his channel right there. Click that subscribe button right there. Anyway, big up for watching, lads, and I'll see you guys on another video very soon.